Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights, the Enhanced Edition. Linu and Elsuan standing back to back. Looking very cool. Yes, we have actually we have cleared out the streets of the Peninsula District. All the random thugs and gangs that were roaming around, we kind of dealt with them, finally. So now we can actually explore the place and see what we find here. Now, first, Master Johns.
I greet you, my child.
Thanks for your help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. So who are you and what are you out doing on the street? I'm a butler for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home for my morning shift when all this erupted. So much like the cleaner we rescued in the previous episodes. So we'll just escort him back. That's real easy now. You need an escort to the city gates. Well, dear house, you never could make it. Barter's right and Captain Kip at the gate. Yeah, we can just walk back there and get a little bit of experience from that. That's interesting. Thanks for your help. Yeah, all too easy. Alright, this looks like an interesting sign. Let's actually have a look inside this building. Might still be thugs inside the building, so I haven't checked that. Yeah, like here. Yeah.
Die this day.
Yeah. Yep, switching to sword and board. Well done. So this wasn't an interesting house. It's just a house with some stuff in it. Pretty nice house though. I wouldn't mind living here as long as I had a PC. That's what would I do in these dark times? Read all those books? Ah, nonsense. So there is also a house door on this side. Let's check that. Any thugs here? No. Makes sense because it's kind of behind the... Oh, there's actually a person here. Sorry.
'Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
Who are you, and I hope you are a guard. Need more of those around here. There's trouble in the prison. Nobody's doing much about it. Why should I care about this place? It ain't my business if you don't do or don't. I think, though, that if you have the power to help, it's your duty to do so. I'm in this for the gold. You can all rot from my care. Made away, didn't catch you! Yeah, and then she runs away. Well, at least she's out of the way so I can rob her house. See, being rude has its advantages. That's pretty terrible there, Elsuan. Yes, well, terrible times require terrible actions.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
She's very posh, isn't she? Alright, so that was that house. Any more houses? No. Alright. New improved water effects are quite nice, gotta say. Okay. What house? Oh, other house we have. I already emptied most of the crates around here. Oh. Yeah. thugs here as well. Once again, nice house. Seems this wasn't such a bad place to live before all this happened. So now we have this separate house here. Let's have a look inside here. Oh, yeah, there's Crooks here.
The realms are better off without you.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow!
Do you have to cry out that name? It reminds me of bad mornings back home. What do you mean bad mornings? They started paroling their bells for much too early. It took me out of my reverie. See, not sleep, because elves do not sleep. Haha, I know my law. But yeah, this was apparently not important. Now I do wonder, since there's two doors here, does this lead to the same house? Ah, this one's barred, okay. That's how they solve it, eh? How about this house? Barred from the other side.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already used all the corpses.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Oh well, we might as well get to this here house.
What can I do for you?
My name is Elsuan. Are these your headquarters?
For the districts, anyway. It's a temporary location until we can get things under control out here.
My name is Elsuan. I've been tasked to help you out.
Well, Elsuan, for anything beyond helping Nez take down the escaped prisoners and generally keep the peace, you'd have to check in with my superior, Sarah Sabil.
And where is she then?
Oh, she's inside.
Well then let me in, you fool.
Stay out here, dangerous.
Yes, with the brainless fools running around like you, I'm sure it'll stay dangerous for quite a while. Do wonder what these furnaces are, like, do they have a steam system? In this fantasy setting, that would be quite impressive, but possible. Alright, Seda Sabil, let's have a chat.
What brings you here? The gods weren't supposed to let anyone else into the Peninsula District. Say, you aren't a new recruit, are you?
Yes, Lady Arabeth has temporarily assigned me to militia service. Has she now? Well, that is the first bit of welcome news I've heard all day. And who are you then, and why are you in charge? Seda Sabil of the Neverwinter Militia, and I'm in charge of operations around here. And you? I'm Elsuan Dijani. I am an adventurer. Adventurer, Very well, Elsuan Dijani. I should use your help here in the I could use your help here in the peninsula. It's outside standard militia duty, though. What kind of job is this? Does it involve killing people? With all the prisoners out on the street, we have stretched to the limit trying to keep the civilians safe, as if the wailing wasn't enough. What I need is someone to get inside the prison and figure out what the hell is going on there. Lady Arabeth has authorized a 300-piece bonus to any militia member who can bring proof that the situation has been resolved. Consider it danger pay. And how do you intend to get me inside this prison? They're running the prison like a fortress, sending out raiding parties and then retreating back inside. It's been hard to get a hold of them. I think they probably carry a key
off the back of the fortress once you've finished looting or whatever. Nobody would records has one of those though. Since you bust down the front door, you have to find a person with the key. I'd start near the sewers in the southwest section of the district. We've seen a number of groups around there. Are you willing perhaps to give me a bit in advance? Certainly not. If I gave you in advance to every militia member, the city coffers would be near empty and the prisoners would still be rioting. Alright, I guess I'm your man. Good luck then. And don't forget to report back to me if you've managed to resolve the trouble down there. Well, that was not very helpful. But I guess we got an extra reward lined up for our services. What do we have here? Misanthrope Mercantile. Would they still be selling things? Seems so! Well, they do have guards who are very near them, so I guess he keeps the same business. Step right up, I've got what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but I'm still a shopkeeper nonetheless. Show me your wares. Alright, let me take off my pants. No. Nymph Cloak and Cloak of Protection. Tempted by the Cloak of Protection, honestly. What weapons do they have? Pretty standard fare. I might want to stock up on arrows again, though. Yeah, pretty standard fare here, honestly. Alright, let's go through the stuff and I'll be right back with you. Alright. Bag full of new arrows, sold a bunch of stuff, and I've also switched out my little shield for this big tower shield I still had in my pack, because I can use it and it actually offers a lot more AC, so no reason not to at this stage. I think it offers, it does give more penalty to skill checks and actual spell casting, but I am probably not going to do much spell casting while I have this shield out anyway, so it's not really that much of an issue. Right, let's continue on exploring. What do we have here? Another house. Oh, there's actually someone here. Jones.
I greet you.
This area is in the care of the Temple of Tyr. May I inquire what you hope to find here? I've been sent by Olaf to see Briley. I have a note. Ah, I see. Yes, you seem to have the letter from him. Aren't you the one of the new recruits in the city guards as well, a recent academy graduate? I'll make certain that only the other city guards are allowed in as well. You make sure that nothing goes wrong while you're here, alright? Alright. So some questions about this place. I don't know nothing about it. I just guard where I'm told to guard. Looks like nothing but a hole to the ground in a moment. Okay, well you're done then. Bye. You're very rude. Yes, yes. On your way then. Right, down we go into the hole in the ground, and a tomb. There's some gems here at least. What's in here? Nothing. Briley. Okay, there's Briley. Ah! Shit. Well, could have been worse. Let's actually do some healing real quick. And we're pretty much good. Alright. Briley, dwarf fellow, hello.
Hey,
I'm sorry, but you really shouldn't be here. I'm waiting to word for the Reverend Judge Olaf Uskar. I have the letter from Olaf he sent me. Thank goodness you're here. The plague has not been kind to our numbers, but the work of Thea must still be done. What can you tell me about this tomb? Does the guard upstairs seem rather limited in brain capacity? The tomb was one belongs to Mazia... blah 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 Fairblade. Yeah, bloody elven names. I've been here resting for a good many years, though I don't know how long. She never trusted a friend of Hollow of Never. She was a trusted friend of Hollow of Never, even. So hopefully this place will hold any clues about the founder for the founder himself is buried. This one is very close to the surface, suggesting it may have moved at least once in Neverwinter's history, but no record of it. What have you learned then from his tomb? The plague killed every member of my team that was out digging it out. What they knew mostly died with them. There's a journal, though. The scribe Jacob was supposed to detail what they found, but I have not read his account yet. It's in the chest. You may open it. Do you know where the other tombs are located? I don't know. Jacob's journal in the chest may say, but I was not instructed to read it myself. I am a brainless automaton, and I will only do what I'm programmed to. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Well, that was an interesting tangent. Yes. I hope it proves useful. It would be a shame if it would have died without having shared the knowledge. Did you find any interesting artifacts here? I don't think so. Of course, only right after the team died of the plague. I hope no one had the gall to disturb their bodies. The journal just may have information, but I was not instructed to read it. Yes, stay small-minded then, little man. I will go see about this thing. Another time, remember to look at Jacob's journal in the chest. He may have included valuable information before he well passed. His blessed quill would have been put to good use detailing this good strong, but his quill is not here. Okay, well, that's a tangent. Ceremonial sword, ceremonial shield, ceremonial arrow, and Half's Dick logbook. Let's read that. This book details the initial search of the tomb of Hollow of Never. It is unfinished, the writer obviously falling to the plague before he could learn many details, but it does point out a possible location of 3 tombs in addition to this one in the Peninsula District. Beggar's Nest, the Great Graveyard. I think we walked by that one, so we can return there. Docks District, the northwestern quarters of the Aqueduct. Black Lake District, southern western quarter. The directions are vague, but the book does mention that each tomb is likely sealed with a magically protected door. A riddle of some sort is the key to each. The solution to Peninsula Tomb door was emerald, which answered by actually placing an emerald in the container immediately next to the door. It's worth noting that this action seems to destroy the item, making it an expensive discovery. Text of the Emerald Riddle on the Peninsula Tomb was as follows. Diamond of the Forest. If the seasons never changed. Oh goody. Let's take that journal. It's not like anyone here is going to put it to use. Again, doesn't seem to be anything else here. But it is a start to that... Seek out quest. So hopefully that'll lead to any interesting discoveries of wealth. Yeah, well, there's still houses here and chests with potions. We need to find a fence at some point to sell all those traps because they are marked as stolen, but if you can find a fence, they will actually buy that stuff. Lina, are you going to...
I'm all done here.
Yes, the epic mace-like key. And a potion, granted. Okay. Let's see what other houses and buildings are held in this district before we go and assault the sewer and the prison itself. So it seems like the house is here. Oh, that's a house. Ah, with crooks. Okay then, shields out, red alert. So we can kind of sneak to them. Probably not Linu. Easy peasy. Okay, nothing of use here. Right, so this I think is actually a clue towards the guild house quest line, because they had sundials in front of them.
Goddess, take you now!
Okay, very good. Rare earth clay. Yeah, we'll need those for when we get to the guild house, but first we have to find all these other houses with the elemental reagents. So that was one of them. Okay, now the house is here. And over here then, that's a house. With crooks in it. Hello, crook.
Spell your guts!
Oh. Oh, I do not want to join your club, you crazy dwarf. I just rid myself of one of you. He was threatening me. At least I think he was threatening everything and everything that lives. What a terrible companion you must be. Well, he could definitely throw a punch. That was handy. Dwarven monks. I'm almost seeing a pattern here. Neverwinter Nights 2 had a dwarven monk as well. I suppose they're fairly good as monks with the high constitution saving throw. Or the high constitution bonus. Question is, of course, if you play a gold dwarf, it wouldn't be so good because you have a penalty to dexterity then, I believe. Alright, let's see if there's anything down here that's still worth taking. I don't believe so. Let's actually open the map to see how much we have house-wise. Can't already explore all this. Yeah, I don't think there are any other houses then. Okay, so the sewer entrance is now our next stop. What's in this chest? An amulet. Will +1. That's, we kind of already have one of those. We clear all this? Yes, we already cleared all of this. Okay. Well, let's go stealth mode. Actually switch to bow. Gang leaders are dangerous.
Only one way out for you!
I might need to actually cast a little spell here. Let's go with Ghostly Visage before Linu gets killed.
Victor!
maybe she'll make it out this time. It's kind of important that she stays fighting and doesn't kind of do that, because that will offer him a sneak attack opportunity each time. But she's doing well here.
Yeah.
Gang leaders are pretty tough though. Though nowhere near those dire spiders we faced off against before. That was terrifying. Oh, yeah, you get that.
Nobody walks.
Victory will be ours!
Yeah, Linu, we need to talk about that. Why will victory be ours? Well, there I've been told my ass is pretty nice. I must agree with that, yes. Well, victory is pretty nice, so my victory must be in some way equal to ours, my ass. I cannot fault your logic in that one. No. Very good, Luna. You made it through that fight. Lovely. And here we have the key. Very good. Okay, so I think this is just 4 ways to get in, 4 ways to get out. This ghostly image thing lasts pretty long. It's a pretty good spell because it provides like damage reduction against non-magical weapons. Very nice. So pretty much next up, all it is to do is to enter the prison. No, actually, we might be visiting this house here as well. But I know for a fact that will provide a little bit more of a challenge. We'll save that for the next episode. So, oh, and this one as well. So 2 more big houses still then. So, join me then. Bye bye.